Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it is unmuted. What happened is that, I accidentally unmuted the wrong thing. I thought it was the microphone. Sorry, thank you for catching that. Had you not pointed that out, I probably would have gone the whole time without noticing I'd unmuted the wrong thing. Thank you. Okay, so Gen 6, Rock type, Tough Claws. Could it be Barbarical? Maybe? No. Okay, guess I'm going just... I'm gonna have to... I'm not the most familiar with the Gen 6 additions to the Pokedex, so I'm gonna have to go down and keep the information in mind. Oh, right, yeah, it's Barbarical's tiny... It'd be Binnacle. Binnacle is the small version. There we go, okay, I got the names mixed up. I got the name of the big one and the small one mixed up. Okay, a Pokemon with Levitate is our first clue for the next one. It is a purple Pokemon with Levitate. Ooh. Could that maybe be coughing? Or wheezing? Its name begins with M. Ooh. Could be Metachan? What type is it? A ghost type. Levitates, starts with M. Mismagius. It's Gen 4, it has to be Mismagius. A ghost type, starts with M, it's purple. Levitate, that's Mismagius. Gen 4, okay. Here we go, Mismagius. Oh, and we get another reward because we hit 17 correct guesses, okay. Kangaskhanite. That could be very useful. So I'm going to go until maybe 25, 30 correct guesses. Okay, maybe not 30, but I think getting another 10 rounds of the game from where we were before is probably good. So this Pokemon is purple. Gen 1 purple. I'm thinking coughing, I'm thinking wheezing. Off the top of my head. Other purple Pokemon could be Rattata. What type is it? Poison type, okay. Could be Grimer or Muck. N. What Pokemon start with the letter N in Gen 1? Poison type, Gen 1, N. I should know this. What? We're gonna go. We're gonna just start and we're gonna go until we figure it out. Poison type, starts with the N, Gen 1. It's gonna be really obvious when I see it, isn't it? Okay, purple, poison type, Gen 1, starts with the letter N. Could there be... Could there be a... No, I'm gonna go... Okay, we're gonna go let me get... I'm gonna go back into... And we're just gonna type in N. Of course, the Netherans. Okay, the Netherans and such. It's purple, poison type. Okay, so the purple means it has to be the Nidoran male line, because the female versions are blue. Oh! By going to guess and going back out, strongest that weight, can it evolve? We can reset. We can reset the questions that we can ask, so we can cheese it to get to ask the specific questions we want. I'm gonna do this just. I'm gonna go back because I'm gonna go back because I think we're gonna go back to can it evolve. I'm not going to abuse this little trick, if I can avoid it. But okay, it can evolve, so it's either Nidoran or Nidorino. I am going to say. I'm going to take a bet, I'm going to take a guess, I'm going to say it's Nidoran. And I was right. Okay. That was some good detecting there. 14.7 kilograms, I don't know. What letter does it start with? Starts with the letter H. Gen 5. Ooh. You need more clues. Normal type. Starts with H. Gen 5. Can it evolve? It can evolve. Herdier. Herdier. Okay, this is so fun. I feel so smart when I figure it out, and we're getting good items from it too. Maybe we'll use them, maybe we'll sell them. 2.2 meters tall. Oh, and I just got a message letting me deal with it. Alright. So it's 2.2 meters tall. I think we want to know what letter its name starts with. Probably narrows it down more than the generation. Because that's between 26 options as opposed to 9. Starts with the letter J. That doesn't help me. Okay, both of them. Gen 5 starts with J. And it's a water type. I don't know. Let me guess. Yeah, it's Jellicent. Because of course, Jellicent. I think that's Gen 5. Yeah, Gen 1000 is Gen 5. Because it's not. I know it's not Gen 4. And if it was Gen 3, it would be before Jirachi. And it's before Joltek, so this has to be the right answer based on what we know. Alright, next reward, here we go. One more right and I get next reward. 162.5 that's heavy Pokemon. Like, wow. Okay. Let's see, what can we guess from this? I guess... It's probably gonna say Gen 3, I'm guessing, if we ask the generation. If it's really heavy like that, I'm thinking maybe Groudon, maybe Wailord. So if it's not Gen 3... Yeah, I know. Let's see. Gen 9. Oh. Okay. Not the most familiar with the Gen 9 Pokedex. We'll give it a guess, we'll see how it goes. What type is it? A Gen 9 rock type that starts with I. Okay, I'm gonna take two guesses. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay. I don't know the weights of a bunch of Pokemon. Oh god, Gen 9 starts with I. Let's see. So it's one of the iron Pokemon. Treads, I don't think Treads is a rock type. I know Bundle's not rock type. Neither is Hands or Jugulus. Moth isn't rock type. Thorns. I'm pretty sure Thorns is electric rock, so it might be Iron Thorns. Could it be Iron Boulder? Iron Boulder, it is Boulder. I think I've got a 50-50, but we have 2 guesses left. So I'm going to go with the suggestion of Iron Thorns, which I believe is the future Tyranitar. So I'm going to say future Tyranitar, and then if that's wrong, we'll do Iron Boulder. Okay. Well, let's see Iron Boulder then. It's called... yeah, okay, we're gonna try Boulder. I'm so glad I decided to guess with 2 attempts left. And we get the Slow Brunite, okay. 23. Okay, next reward's at 23. Maybe the next after that's 25? Gen 5 Pokemon. Ooh, we'll start with its type. Gen 5 Dark type. Okay, so I'm thinking Purloin maybe? Liepard. What other Dark types are there in Gen 5? Got the Gothita line maybe? Let's try its ability. Big Pecs. So it's the what's it called? There's is it Vullaby in its evolved form? I'm gonna go with one more guess. It can evolve, it's Dark type. Yeah, so I am gonna say, there is something of a delay for where I am compared to the chat, so unless I intentionally wait... Yeah, the little cup bird, it's... Yeah. So there's a bit of a delay on the stream, so... If you say something to try to help, I might not see it until I've got another hint or 2 in. Is it Vullaby? There we go. 22 out of 10, 25. I cannot wait for the day where I've gotten to the final floor. I'm about to fight the final boss, but I said to just do a 2-hour stream of just playing the minigame to see if there's anything that happens when you beat all of it. Let's see, Liquid Ooze. Liquid Ooze Pokemon. Maybe I'm thinking maybe Tentacruel. I know those have Liquid Ooze. G. Gulpin? Okay. Gulpin might have Liquid Ooze. I don't want to look this up. If he says... I'm going to ask the generation question. And if he says Gen 3, I'm going for Gulpin. Generation 3, doth it hail? Yes, let me guess. It's Gulpin. Come on, Gulpin. Yippee! Alright, here's a little word. Misty Explosion. What's that attack? Is that like a... I'll have to check. Read that later. Actually, I'm going to look that up just now. 25 species. Okay. I'm gonna quickly look this up. Okay. Well, I just want to know what this TM he gave us does. Misty Explosion. Okay. Misty Explosion, or Mist Burst in the Japanese version, is a damage-dealing fairy-type move introduced in Gen 8's Isle of Armor DLC. Okay, it is... It's basically a fairy-type version of like a fairy-type version of Self-Destruct. Yeah, it's fairy-type Special Explosion. It will, with lower base power, but it gets an extra boost under the misty terrain. So, that's good to know. Okay, well. speed. Okay. So it has a very high speed. I'm thinking, you know... Well, I suppose it's not that it has a high speed necessarily, just speed's its best stat. So I'm thinking maybe Electrode, Regieleki, that sort of thing. It's a normal type with speed as its highest stat. Interesting. Can it evolve? Okay, final stage, high speed, normal type. This, I'm not the best at memorizing stats. So, I guess, I don't know. I'm gonna sit here on it. What do you think? What hint do you think might help the most? I'm thinking, yeah, probably, well, obviously the letter. So it's got to be the letter, because I don't know. I know barely anything about the heights and weights of Pokemon, whereas with the letter, if I know what letter its name starts with, I can at least brute force it by typing in that letter to start and seeing where we go. A fully evolved normal type that's name starts with the letter R. Yeah, I'm kind of stumped. Yeah, most normal Pokemon I can think of have like high attack, so I'm gonna sit here. Now that we know it starts with R, do we try to go for the ability to get an extra hint, or do we have any ideas on what Pokemon it might be? And just could be Raticate. Yeah. We'll guess. Let's guess Raticate. Good suggestion. Could be Raticate. Let's give it a go. We have one extra try after this. You got it! Great job! Great job. I could have sworn Raticate would have come up as a higher attack. Okay. Gonna do one more Pokemon. I'm gonna do one more to get the 25 reward. That'll be us having done 10 of these. And after we hit 10... Yeah, I'll have us done 10 of them today, and after that I'm gonna move on, because we'd saved just before the next boss fight on our run, so... the Raticademption. Okay. Pokemon that starts with the letter G, and let's see. Type will be the easiest for me to figure out, because I don't know the abilities of every Pokemon ever. A normal type that starts with G. Okay. I'm gonna go for I usually don't go for the color of the Pokemon, but if I know what colors to imagine, maybe that'll help me visualize what Pokemon there could be. Because I'm drawing a little bit of a blank on Pokemon that start with G. Alright, yeah, so what color is it? It's brown. I don't know. What I really want is like a generation, or we already have its type, and that didn't help. So I'm not just I could just like open Bulbapedia and look at all the Pokemon. All right. Groret, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna see if it can evolve. That might help. That might help if we know it's like, say, a fully evolved Pokemon. Okay, it is a fully evolved Pokemon. So, normal types in their final stage. Oh, you know what? If we can narrow it down to the latitude of generation it's from. I can, at worst case, I can brute force it by starting at the letter G, and then just scrolling down to that generation. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, it's Gen 7. Gen 7, yeah, I'm not the most knowledgeable on Gen 7, so that explains why I couldn't think of it. I want to know what a lot of these Pokemon, is Gumshoes brown? Thought that was yellow. Maybe it's brown and I'm misremembering. But there's like, it's the only normal type that's showing up in Gen 7, unless Guzzlord's not brown either. So, it's got to be Gumshoos, right? That's the... I know Grubbin's not a normal type, and Golisopod's not a normal type. Neither of them are brown, I know that for certain. And then after Guzzlord, it goes into Gen 8. So by process of elimination, I think it has to be Gumshoos? Okay. Yeah, okay. That's 25. Is the reason I thought it was yellow, is it like its little hair on its head yellow, part of it's so yellow, but it's not all yellow? Blazikenite! Okay, hold on. No, I don't want to do any more. I want to do more, but no, not now. Not now. We've done 10 of them, and I've been here for like 20 minutes, so... team review, team check. So... we've got... Gut Swallow. Moves aren't the best yet. Swarm. Low kicks. Okay. Maybe I'll want to get an ability... Actually, you know what? Minus special attack, minus special attack plus defense. It's alright, it's not really worth trying to see if we have any mints to change that. My Wug Trio, plus speed minus special attack. Yeah, I got Goku on my team. We're gonna go down, so what happened was... the pre-starter preview of the Chimchar showed it was shiny, and I was like, okay, well I was going to reset... I was going to have the starters reroll until I could get a different one, but when Shiny Chimchar was one of our starting 3 options, I was like, I've got to pick that. So we named him Goku. Alola Vulpix, don't have an Ice Stone yet, which is a shame. And then Toxel. And once we beat this boss, and the level cap raises, yeah, Toxel should be able to over Toxtricity, and I think Monferno can go to Infernape. So, the team's looking pretty good so far, but I might want to change. But with those Mega Stones, we might want to see what other Pokemon we have in the box. Because... oh, I didn't end up catching Torchic, did I? Because I already had Monferno on the team, but we have Blazikenite now, so it's worth keeping an eye on. It's it's funny that Goku's stats are kind of bad, but we're playing the game on normal mode, so if I was playing the game on a harder difficulty, I probably would have been trying to catch Pokemon with better stats, but I'm not too bothered. Maybe we make room for... I don't know. I think the team's probably fine for now, but if we struggle on a fight, we've got a lot of options to redo it. Hold on, you have an item. I want that. Do any of the other Pokemon have a held item from when I caught them? Because Ditto has one of its exclusive items. No, but Teddy Ursa has Pickup. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Now, what was the hint about the opponent? Fighting type. Okay, yeah. So the opponent is a fighting type trainer, so that's why I've got Swellow first. Okay. So, TMs. Bulldoze, no. Draining Kiss, maybe not. No. Air Cutter's not the best on Swallow, it's a physical attacker. Fly, no. Substitute, no. Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump and Thunder, I'll keep those. Nothing gets high horsepower or Misty Explosion. Yeah, they're all. I like. Yeah, the designs in this game are all great. I love. Obviously, my favorite is Arceus. I love him a lot, but they did a good job with the Lake Trio as well. So since you haven't checked in before, yeah, Uxie will sell you like TMs and let you get hints and stuff for your next boss fight. Mesprit is the Pokemon Center and sells like healing items and evolution stones and such. And Azelf is like your regular Pokemon and also lets you check the PC boxes. I love the game's like even just the pause screen so much. It's so stylish. It's so stylish, and I wonder how long it took to get this working. Because this is an essential Pokemon Essentials fan game, and you know RPG Maker XP. So I wonder how long it took to get this custom version of the menu working. But for now, we're gonna. Yeah, he's a lot less pathetic than when I'm drawing him, but that's because I liked making him do funny things. Listen, I need to. I love. Yeah, I like making him be funny. I like to yeah, you know, put that guy in a situation. But for now, floor 3 fighting type. 430 fighting type. What's this? Yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out who it is. Oh, of course, Maylene. Right. I forgot that she's the third in Diamond and Pearl, because in Platinum the gym orders changed slightly, and I'm more used to Platinum. So let's see. I guess I probably just spam Aerial Ace. Except, okay. And then wants to learn Fate? No, don't bother. Okay, Lucario, well. We want to switch in, because Steel type, not good. But if we just... Lucario will go down to, like, Flamethrower. Maybe it'll take a second attack, but do we have the Fire plate yet? No, we don't. Okay. Please don't paralyze. Thank you very much. Okay. Right, so I have to... I'm gonna hope here. Please don't have priority. Yes! Okay. I don't know why I'm taking it so serious. Like, this is... Okay, you're on Monferno. Going Bug Trio. I don't know why I'm acting like this is so serious. I'm playing the game on normal mode. It's not as if I'm fighting against full teams of 6 with, like, proper EV training and stuff. Okay, come on. Water Pulse. It's a lot of damage. And we resist the Flame Wheel. Critical hit's not... Critical hit's kinda bad, but... Alright. Yeah, this is fine. So... Wonder what random plates we'll get from the boss, because... It's not based on the typing of the boss you fought, it's just random... It's just a random order. If we're lucky, we'll get a type, for one of our better attacks. Or at least, a more common type of Pokemon. Give me a moment. Is this a... The rift is born of disorder on the other side of this world. Something like that, yeah? Yeah. The rift is born of disorder on the other side of this world. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. The rift is born of the disorder on the other side of this world. Yeah, it's great. Look at me. Actually knowing, being able to read the unknown letters. Can't believe I was talking about, oh, it's random, it probably won't match, and then we get the fist plate. Well, the floor 20 boss was a fighting type trainer as well, so definitely doesn't have to match. Another plate recovered. I owe you my thanks. Sometimes the world becomes unbalanced because of that individual in the distortion world. This warps the reality we live in, creating anomalies and things never seen before. Though undesirable, I don't really mind these anomalies popping up every now and then. If everything always worked out exactly as intended, well, I'd die of boredom. Okay, so you're saying you bet it's the dragon plate? We already have the Draco plate. Is there a button to like? Is there a button to sort? No, we can move. I can move manually, but I don't think there's a button I can press to just sort. Okay. Yeah, he can't die because he's God, but you know, metaphorically, figuratively, I guess. But now it's time for more. Yes, it's time for more lore. Okay, it's time for more of the visions. All right. Space globe is shining brilliantly. Would you like to take a sight? Of course we do. Of course we do. Oh, what was the voice I was doing for the hermit's character? Good morning, miss. I hope we're not intruding. No, miss. Thank you. Just Kogita. And this is? That's what we'd like to know, actually. He doesn't remember who he is. I here know better. I am no foreteller, I fear. Why do you expect me to know anything of him? Not the best of voices, so forgive me. Because he's actually a Pokemon. Aren't you well versed in legends and unusual tales? Haven't you ever heard of a white, horse-like Pokemon that can turn into a human? Dear child, under what circumstances did you find him? It was on the day of the eclipse. He was wounded and a strange slab began to shine and fuse with his body. That cannot be, or can it? Tell me, can you transform into a Pokemon again for me? Pokemon, transform. Look at him go! Look at him go! They say the day of the eclipse heralds the coming of God. Those rings and that shape. The slabs as well. It all lines up. This light is exactly what I saw when I first met him. Oh dear, my cutting board. If I had to guess, you might be Arceus, the creator of all, the one we call Almighty Sinnoh. Or should I say, a part of him. The Almighty Sinnoh wouldn't partake in the mortal world himself. I cannot begin to fathom why you are here, stripped of your memories. That is an answer only you yourself may hold. Sorry, I just saw the chat message. Oh, I hate that Pokemon. You turn into a different one. He can't do that. He's not Mew. He doesn't know Transform. He can't become Fido. Which is perfection. Arceus. I am. Okay. So he's God. I understand. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna stop for a second here. I need to take I need to take a screenshot of this. Um, this this has potential. I'm taking a screenshot here and save to desktop. Okay. A vessel of his, to be precise. But yes. Nice. What do you mean he's God? Also, is it just me? Or do you look a little healthier than before? Your eye bags disappeared. Better. Thank you. Oh, I love him so much. It must be the effect of the plate you reclaimed just now. The pixie plate. Sorry, I'm gonna read that line in a second. Yeah. Just after playing 17 JRPG or something. Why do so much? Yeah, I can't believe he's God, and this is like a fan game of a popular RPG series, so I guess we have to kill him at the end. I don't know. Just like in the hit game, like every JRPG ever. Take your pick. Anyway. It must be the effect of the plate you reclaimed just now. The pixie plate. So you knew it wasn't just a cutting board? You were cooking with a divine artifact. Well, it did make meals rather flavorful. Yeah, I bet the power of God would make your cooking taste divine. In truth, I reckon the more plates he recovers, the stronger and healthier he will become. If you can gather more of them, his condition will surely improve. God, huh? This is certainly interesting, to say the least. Thank you, miss. We'll focus on that for now, then work out why he's here. Thank you, Nogita. Well, at least he possesses some manners. He remembers the way I so politely asked to be addressed as. Sorry, I meant to say Kogita! Also, I have to say, I love just the slight... Just the slight little bits of animation that some of the poses have, like as a wee transition between the dialogue, like portrait poses. It's really good. Okay, so now we're on... Now, 40 minutes in. 40 minutes into the stream, we're finally, on to the next set of 10 floors, okay? Oh, there's a bunch of electrotypes on the floor. I will... want to switch a different Pokemon first. How about Vulpix? Oh, Aeron, okay. We could definitely catch an Aeron. That could be, when we get the Mega Ring, that could be a choice for our Mega. We could get Mega Aggron. So Zorua, well, I should have plenty of Pokeballs, so I'll try and catch it. But... okay, we don't have the Dark Plate to increase the catch rate. But, it might not be the most likely to use this one. Let's see. Yeah, just plain Ultra Ball. Maybe if I rotate low kicks off the team, we'll use Zoroark. Get that Dark type going. But while we're here, let's check the summary. Okay, its stats. Pretty bad overall. I'm glad we're not playing on a harder difficulty. So, if we were playing on a harder difficulty, that would be just in the box forever. Grab the coin. We've got to go follow map to get that last item. So what are the... Okay, we've seen all 5 encounters with the floor. Yeah, I think the only other Pokemon I want to try to catch here is an Aron. So we'll catch the Aron. Or we can get ambushed by a Zorua. Sure. Why not? Oh, and I couldn't get away. We'll try again. There we go. Ah, here's the... Okay, there's the exit, so we'll run around here and get an Aron. There we go. Okay, this has spawned. So... Oh, okay, it comes with... Okay, it has Protect. That's interesting. Wait, do I have a heavy ball? That's the level ball, not the heavy ball. Okay. I thought I had the one that cares about higher weight Pokemon, giving them a better catch rate, but no, we don't. All right. We'll use a few more, like one more. There we go. Okay, its health is kind of low. Ironhead. Okay, Vulpix is fainted. That's fine. After the mini boss in floor 35, we will get a full heal. So that's not going to be an issue for long. I think I have some revives in my bag. But for now, we'll tell Arceus to change the Steel type. Steel moves to 20% extra damage, and Steel Pokemon have triple catch rate. We can do it change one more time this battle. Let's try a Love Ball. Maybe I think that has a higher catch rate than Ultra Ball when its conditions is met, so we should have this in the bag. Or in the case, in the ball. Do you want to give a nickname? No. What are the stats like? Okay, evolves at level 32. It's not the best, it's not the worst. It's not too hard to change the nature if I wanted that. Yeah, this guy's... I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter all that much since we're playing on normal mode, but you know. Hey. Yeah, I'll keep that guy in the back, in reserve. Let's go to finally the next floor. Yeah, I know, right? It's like... it failed at the one thing it's meant to be good at. But it's fine. There's not much grass on this floor, is there? Who's that Pokemon? Mischief. Oh yeah, from Gen 9, right. Intimidate. I don't actually know what type this Pokemon is. Is it, let's try Double Kick. Looks like a normal type to me, maybe. Okay. Sure, force me to switch, why not? And use head up. Please survive, please survive. Yes. Alright, guaranteed paralysis from the Nuzzle attack. And we will throw Ultra Ball. There we go. Alright, I can take a look at this thing and figure out what this Pokemon's deal actually is. No, I don't want to see its summary. Oh, it's Dark type, okay. And it's over its evolution requirement if I wanted to use it. An A and a... okay. So, really, okay, this one would be a pretty good capture for higher difficulties if we were playing that. It's good to know. It's dark type because it's evil. Okay, it hasn't. Okay. Well, five species of Pokemon appear on each floor. Tentacle. More of these dogs. Okay, there's another grass patch up there. There's five species of Pokemon spawn each floor. Oh! Ooh, Staravia, okay. No, I can't do Staravia. No, I already have Swellow. I already have a Guts Swellow. I don't need Staravia. Yeah, I'm not gonna. As much as I want it, no. We've already got a different normal flying type. We've got Swellow. I like Swellow. Or another one can jump right out at us. Okay. Okay, well if they're so insistent, I'm letting us catch them. Then fine, maybe I will. Okay, its health is in the yellow and it started using double team, so I'm just gonna try a Dream Ball. Hopefully this works, hopefully. I'd like it to. Doesn't seem to be using any flying type moves. Wonder why. Nope. We've got to have a look at this. Does she just not have any flying type moves? Is that why she wasn't trying to hit her weaknesses of Pokemon? There we go. Bunch of experience the part Goku wants. No, don't learn Torment. That move's terrible. Okay. Let's look at its summary. Okay, all around kinda meh. That's fine. It does have Aerial Ace, it just didn't feel like using Aerial Ace. But now, ooh! Oh, Toxel's evolving, okay. Come on, John, come on. Which form am I getting? The blue one! That's cool, I like the blue one. Learn Spark. Yeah, it's probably better than a Growl. Sure, you can learn Spark. I want to learn Spark. Okay. Let's take a better look at your stats now that you've evolved. Punk Rock powers up its own sound moves and resists other sound moves. Okay. So even with the minus special attack nature, its special attack is almost as high as its physical attack. It has like better IVs and stuff. Okay. Well, I guess we'll keep running it mixed for now, but maybe we want to try to get it to... Most sound moves are special attacks. So... Sorry, I got distracted. I thought I heard something. Anyway, as I was saying, most sound moves are special attacks, so we probably want to try to get it to a plus special attack nature mint at some point. Okay, well there's barely any grass in this floor's layout, so I think I'm just gonna stop trying to run around trying to get Pokemon to appear. Now let's see what the Psyduck has to say. So, Psyduck! This Pokemon suffers from a perpetual headache. Naturally, it's not a flaw, It was intentional. I designed it that way. The pressure in its head builds until it unleashes energy beyond comprehension. It would never understand why. You're the real headache here. If you say so, but at least I'm not the one waddling around holding my head. Psyduck stumbled away slowly, leaving something behind. A chips pot. Oh, did I have a modest mint? Maybe. Maybe I do have a modest mint. We can take a look later, but I'd rather not give it minus attack. Until we actually have some good special moves on the Pokemon. Floor 33. Ooh, gold. TM Reflect. Nice. Relaxment, Lombre. Cacnea Poniard. Poniard could be... Vibrava. Okay, we're catching this. We're catching this, and then we're catching the Poniard. Dragon Tail, bit damage, forces us to switch. Oh. Does it not? Maybe the move's bugged. Oh, become Dragon type. And then... Oh, should have used Love Ball, not a Dream Ball. Oh well. Well... Come on. Ooh, Flygon. I don't remember what level this thing can evolve into Flygon. We'll check. Level 45, so that'll be after the next boss's level cap increase, I think. I think we're on 36 just now, so the next one will be 45 is the cap, I think. Could be worth keeping. Oh, 37, so our cap will be 46, probably. Now we'll catch the Poniard. This Poniard's pretty good. Unless it dies to double kick. If it dies to double kick, that's fine. Oh, it almost died to one of the two kicks, okay. I maybe overestimated its defenses a little bit there against a move that beats both of its typings. Well, in that case, I'll put Wug Trio up first. I don't want Lombre, come on. Come on, Lombre. Why are there so many Staravia on the recent floors? That's a bit of a weird quirk with the layouts we've been getting. There we go, Poniard again. So we'll catch this thing, and then we'll get going. Let's see if Mudslap can sort of chip away at its health a little bit, and by lowering its accuracy... Oh, I forgot it has Defiant. It can get Defiant, okay. That's a really big issue. Oh, then Gooey triggered out at +4. Am I gonna... Okay. I may be causing my own suffering here. I'm in a cave and the birds obviously want to eat under the ground. Yeah, you're so right. It's like the burrowing Snagrets from Pikmin. Okay. Okay, turn to Steel type and throw an Ultra Ball with a triple catch rate. This should work, unless I'm really unlucky. Gotcha. That was scary. That was a little scary. Yep. Pokemon Gap, okay, Pokemon Experience. Don't have nickname, I nickname. I don't have any ideas just now. Level 52. 0 speed. Interesting. But 29 attack, really good. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. Now, where's the exit? I think the exit was near where I started. Sort of over this way. I think. Yeah, well, I think for the steel type is like the highlights in his clothes changed color as well a bit. Okay, floor 34. So the next floor is a mini boss. Next floor is a battle against a mini boss Pokemon with perfect IVs. I might, depending on what Pokemon that is, I'm very tempted to just use one of my Master Balls on it. Mischief, okay. No. Alright, we're away. Tamer Ball, nice. Chillan Berry. Ice Heal. Okay. So the exit staircase will be over here. Smackdown, XP candy, and some gold. My favorite, triple dive. What's that? Signature move? The user performs a perfectly timed triple dive, hitting the target 3 times in a row. Yeah, that's also on stat, so that'll do more damage than Water Pulse, I think. Plus it can get around abilities like Sturdy. And we'll use Level You Up with some XP candy. Okay, I think I'm gonna want to try to see if we have money or items to buy a bunch of healing items when we get to the next rest floor in floor 40. Yeah, I also love the that's why I'm saving my XP candy instead of just immediately jumping up to the level limit. I can use them as like bad revives. Yeah, let's try our triple dive. Because the boss Pokemon have a gimmick where they survive at 1 HP the first time they'd be taken to knockout. Okay, that's awesome. Throw a Pokeball now? Yeah, I want to capture it. Is it worth using Master Ball than Anorith, though? I have 3 of them. No, but I think I want to save the Master Ball because what if we come across like a pseudo legendary Pokemon at like a higher floor that's already fully evolved? I want to save that. So, Anorith, I think I can miss out on Anorith. We'll try a Great Ball. I mean, an Ultra Ball, not a Great Ball. Okay, it failed, so we did not catch it. Okay, that's the first mini-boss poke capture we've failed. That's fine, that's not an issue. One bug trio. Okay, there you go. Vanish. And we get, is this the insect plate? It's a really bright green, so I think this is maybe the bug type one rather than the grass type one. Where all creation was born. That is the being. That is the being's place of origin. Yes, where all creation was born, that is the being's place of origin. That's awesome. I wish there were punctuation unknowns. Yeah, normal is the lowest the difficulties are normal, hard, and unfair. So like, but the same, yeah. The difficulties are normal, hard, and unfair, I was considering playing on hard, but I just wanted to chill out and just play the game casually. It's said that everything originated atop Mount Coronet in Sinnoh. Because that place is closest to the skies, it's also closest to the Hall of Origin, where my true self resides. What do I mean by my true self? The being you see before you is but a fraction of what I truly am. As an absolute god, I would never allow myself to fall into such a problematic situation as this. Were my full self compromised, it would threaten the very existence of the universe and every world within it. So what are you exactly? You could say I am a part of the true Arceus, if that makes sense to you. Usually, I wouldn't fragment myself like this without a reason. This was a little experiment of mine. Would things play out differently if I appeared in the world myself? Would people behave in more interesting ways? I was eager to find out. However, in doing this, I only made things worse. Splitting myself off cut me off from the other worlds and timelines I used to watch. And even now, my own rules prevent me from interfering. Plus, hardly anyone claims the tower to reach me. My little plan backfired. This just seems like a regular Pokemon game rather than a ROM hack in terms of difficulty. Yeah, let's how do I put this? I tried to play unfair mode. It took me maybe like 4 or 5 attempts to be able to beat the floor 10's regular boss. But the floor X5 mini bosses are pretty easy. They're basically just a wild Pokemon with extra HP. So the game definitely does get Latiosides. That's crazy. The game definitely has harder and harder difficulties. Ooh, Hisui Growlithe. Yep. Okay, I love this. I love this little creature. I need it. Yeah, it's like it's got some sort of, you know, like roguelike inspired elements where it's the way I would sort of best describe the game is it's sort of like if the mystery dungeon formula had mainline mechanics, if that makes sense. You know, you're going through this sort of randomly generated dungeon to get to the end of it. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a roguelike. The mini boss Pokemon in every floor X5 changes each playthrough. The bosses on each multiple of 10 that are like gym leaders and stuff, that changes each time you play through the game. The order you get the plates in is randomized. Every floor has a pool of Pokemon that you can select 5 from, so this could really be like, especially if you were playing by, say, Nuzlocke rules. If you did some sort of Nuzlocke variant attuned to how the game works, you could play it like a really fun Pokemon roguelike, yeah. Firestone. Okay. Yeah, it's yeah, it was the developer themselves. It has referred to the game as being sort of like a roguelike type of Pokemon experience. Wait a minute. We do want a Baneri. I have a Lopunite. So we want Baneri. Because we have the Mega Stone for its evolution. Will this knock it out? Maybe. If it does, that's fine. There's another one right there. Oh, it's on this tiniest sliver of health. It's so tiny. There's maybe 1 pixel of health left. Okay, that's crazy. Alright. Oh yeah, I was right. Oh, there you go, I was right, it was the bug plate. Okay, well... let's just chuck a Pokeball. It's probably better Roguelite than Pokerogue? Well, I'm not sure if I would... I'm not going to get into the weeds of which one is better than the other. Pokerogue has things to be desired, but... you know, I don't know. I think the fact that Pokerogue's the one that's like just battles, isn't it? So that does leave things to be desired. What's your summary, Baneri? Yeah, of course it's a happiness evolution. Ooh, a perfect 31 in attack. Okay. It's a shame that the 28 is in 27 or in special attack and special defense instead of maybe like speed and HP. But yeah, okay, perfect special attack. Sorry, perfect physical attack. That's pretty good. Yeah, Pokerogue's a bit rough. Well, if I remember right, wasn't Pokerogue developed from scratch? Whereas this, I don't know, like from nothing. Whereas this was, I believe, made using the Pokemon Essentials like kit for RPG Maker. So I don't know. I think they had to implement the whole battle system on their own and stuff. You know, I don't play Pokerogue anymore. I'm not really. I wouldn't call myself a big fan. So I would definitely enjoy this game a lot more as like a replayable Pokemon experience that changes each time. Floor 37. Ooh, right here. Waffy. You could rant about Pokerogue for a bit, but you won't. Fair enough. Mewtwo Knight X, okay. Well. We can tell Arceus we want legendary Pokemon. maybe we try to think to get a Mewtwo off of him. Maybe we try to get Mewtwo off of him and use the Mewtwo Knight X. Why do I keep finding level balls? It's insane that Mega... yeah, it's insane that Lopunny has like 5 highs in its Mega right now, sure. It is an unexpected design. What Pokemon can we find here? Okay, there's 2 encounters we're left to see. I know, right? Like, come on, Mewtwo Knight X on floor 37. And we probably won't be able to get a Mewtwo until we reach floor, like, 90. Loudred, no. I don't want either of those Pokemon. Okay. I'm pretty sure we can sell the Mewtwo Knight X for a lot of money, at least. So maybe that's what I'll end up doing with it. Is just selling it to like healing items. Aerodactylite Heavy Ball. Who's that Pokemon? Is that the... is it called Minior? I think? Oh, it's gone. Minior! This Pokemon resides in the ozone layer, high above us. It drifts through the sky, serving as food for the Pokemon that live up there. Is its purpose really just to be food for other Pokemon? Well, yes. Life is balanced through these kinds of rules too. I do wonder though, do the different colours of Minior taste different? Perhaps next time I'll ask Rayquaza about it. He's very funny. Very silly. Minior floated away, leaving something behind. A scroll of darkness? What in the JRPG is this? Scroll of Darkness. A scroll that evolved certain Pokemon. Written on it are the true secrets of the Path of Darkness. What the hell is this? What the hell is that? The Path of Darkness. Type of shit I would see in Edge Rising. Um... Whoa, 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 you can't be saying that. There is no Christ. Christianity doesn't exist in Pokemon. Except for that one time they did a Christmas special, I guess. Nose pass. The middle stage. Is that the middle stage or is... You've become so... You've become so numble. Okay, let's see what this is. This is Devotion? Devotion. Your brother and me. Your brother and me. Indeed. Okay, if it survives the assurance attack, I'll catch it. There we go. Just having a good psychic type might come in handy. There's 3 other Pokemon have gained experience points. Yep. Extrasensory. Nah. Would I like to give a nickname to Devotion? No? What can it do? Level 41 evolution. 0 in special attack. Really? Honestly. Another 0. A 0 in the attack stat it's meant to use, and almost perfect in the one that it doesn't use. What are you doing? Just... okay. Well... I guess I'll keep it in mind, but maybe we'll find a different Pokemon if we need psychic coverage for the team. And this is floor 38, so... floor 39. After this is another rest floor. And with the rest and after the rest floor, of course, will be the next boss. So, one of the 4th gym leaders from, I guess, like, gens 2 to 5? Fletching Dirt? No. Not this time. Medchamite could be useful. Origin Balls. Onyx, no. Not you. Another one? 3 Onyx. Is this Palpitoad? Sizepitoad? Palpitoad. Well, we already have a pretty good water type on our team, so I don't think I'm gonna catch the Palpitoad. Okay, let's just move on. Let's just move on to the respite area. And we can have some chats. Okay. How may we feel? First of all, I want the hint. The grass-type trainer. Good to know, good to know. Yeah, plenty of Pokemon that are good against grass types, so that will be no problem. Is something up? Master has instructed us to adopt these illusionary forms in order to better communicate with you. In our realm, society is composed primarily of Pokemon. To facilitate understanding, and perhaps your comfort, we were asked to emulate your mannerisms. Though if I may be candid, I suspect this directive stemmed less from necessity and more from Master's recreational whims. Truly, our natural forms would have sufficed. We are quite capable of telepathy after all. Still, I must admit, the robes we now wear do flow nicely. You look adorable in those robes, you see? You only see that because we're all wearing the same clothes. Okay, something strange somehow ended up in your pockets. What size is it? 12 large experience candies. There we go. So I believe at higher difficulties you get given like less free experience candy per rest floor as well. So I believe the higher the difficulty is, the more items cost from the shops, and the less XP can they get given, and like the tougher the enemy trainers and such are. I think they get like better sets and better IVs and maybe EV training. I haven't looked to see if the game has proper documentation. Is something up? As a god, I carry the burden of delivering justice to the world. So let me ask you something that's been on my mind. If someone committed terrible crimes, but then lost all their memories, everything they were, everything they did, should they still be judged for it? Well, I'm going to sit here. What do you think? We have the choice. Should they be judged for what they did before losing their memories, or should they not be judged? I want to see what you think. Is there a way I can set up like a poll? Start a poll. Yeah, would they be judged? Would they be judged with yes or no? No, should. Should they be judged? Yes, no. Okay. You don't have to. Shouldn't be. Okay. So that's fine. We can. I'm going to sit here for a bit. I've set up the little poll. I'm not sure if I did it right. I think it should be up. It's giving me an option to end it. So for those of you who are maybe being more quiet, you don't have to type in chat. There's like there should be a little button or something you can like click. So I'm going to sit here for like a minute or two, give people the chance to potentially reply. We'll see what it says. So let's see. Gym Leader 4. So it's a 440, so it's probably like a game's 4th Gym Leader. And they're grass type. What Gym Leader number 4s are there that are grass type? There's Erica from Kanto. She would be the 4th. She's the 4th Gym Leader in the like sort of recommended order, but you can do like Gym Leaders like 4 through 7 in pretty much any order you want in the Kanto games. So maybe Erica. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, okay. The poll is on 50-50. So very interesting. Very interesting. I'll give it a bit. I'll give it like another little bit longer. I might, I'll talk if it's still on a tie after maybe like another minute or two. After maybe another minute, I will do the tie break. But we'll see. So hold on. Alright, while I wait, I am opening the Bulbapedia page for gym leaders in a separate tab. It shouldn't be showing up, because I want to see what gym leaders there are. So, list of gym leaders. Yeah, the 4th gym leader, so we've got Erica as a grass type option for the 4th slot. There's no grass type in Johto. There's no grass type leader in Owen. Sinnoh's is Gardenia as the 2nd gym leader, so it's unlikely to be Gardenia, but it's possible they give her like a buffed team to appear at this stage. There's Silent in Black and White, but he's like a 1st gym leader, so unlikely, and also it's half normal type. In Black 2, White 2, there's no grass. I don't know if maybe there could be Ramos from Kalos, Gen 6. That might be in the game as a potential gym leader option. He's 4th gym leader grass type. Because it does have Pokemon from all the generation from all the currently available generations. Don't think it has a DLC. Might not have the DLC Pokemon. So yeah. Okay, it's possible. Alright, so we're here. It looks like the poll's still on 50-50. So tell you what, before I put up the poll, you talks in chat saying shouldn't be, so I'll say I could get Milo and have to beat him in a fist fight over Liz, you're right. Anyway, so should they be judged? It's on 50-50, yes, no. But saying they shouldn't be judged was mentioned in chat before this thing started, so I'll use that as my tiebreaker. 50-50. We will say they shouldn't be judged. Still, it's complicated, isn't it? What if they erase their memories on purpose to avoid the consequences? They'd get exactly what they wanted and walk away unpunished. It's the thing about memories. They're everything. They shape who we are. Something strange somehow ended up in your pockets. 12 more experience candy, large. So, grass type. I'll heal a Pokemon first. So first of all, let's see what there is. We need to, please, we need to hope that there's... Okay, there's still no Ice Stone. I might rotate Vulpix off the team for a little while. Just until we can get an Ice Stone. Because we're getting to the levels where like an unevolved Pokemon is kind of dragging us down. This guy really is just a 14-year-old from r/IM14. This is deep. Maybe he is. Terrain extender, don't use terrain. I want to buy hyper potions. Muscle band to boost the power of... Muscle band could be good for low kicks. I like the sound of that. Life orb? Yeah, I'll take life orb. We'll see what items the others have available for sale. Ultra Ball, Flying Gem, Great Ball, Net Ball, Fastball, Dream Ball, Quick Ball. Quick Ball is a classic. Certified classic. I will buy... You know what, I'm gonna buy... Yeah, I'll buy 10 regular Ultra Balls, because they're for 800, that's brilliant. Get a Premier Ball in the house. Now let's see how much money we can get for the Mewtwo Knight X. 1,000. Okay, the Mega Stones seem to all sell for 1,000. Scroll of Darkness? You can't buy Scroll of Darkness, honestly. Chipped Pot? Chipped Pot for 19,000? Okay. Well, that's crazy. Masterpiece Teacup sells for 500. Yeah, sure, I'll sell one Masterpiece Teacup since we already have one. And I used Poltegeist on my original playthrough that I did just on my own. So I think I'll sell the Chipped Pot. I don't plan to use that Pokemon again. Now let's go buy some TMs. Dragon Tail. Steel Beam is a big steel type move with the recoil, don't know. Aura Sphere. Yeah, I think Aura Sphere could be good. I think I'm trying to make, because Monferno has yeah, I could try Aura Sphere. Could be good for Monferno, maybe. We already have Smackdown, Sludge Wave. Okay. Yeah, Aura Sphere is worth grabbing. Now let's see if we can learn it. We can't learn it, okay. Well, that's fine. There's plenty of Pokemon that could learn it. We'll maybe get it later. But now it's time to feed our Pokemon a bunch of sweets, because we need to get these evolutions going. Not evolutions going, but we need to get these up to level, closer, at least closer to the level cap of 37. Bill wants to learn agility? No, you don't. Bill wants to learn safeguard? Nah. Come on. Inferno, close combat. Well, that's way better than power. That's way better than power up punch. Learn close combat. Okay. Now let's see how our shiny Infernape will look. Come on. Infernape normally looks pretty cool, so this guy's got to look cool as well, right? Yeah, I like that. I like how the fire looks. Okay, it's pretty good. Goku evolved into Infernape. Maybe. Yeah, let's see what we have in the PC. No, it's not the shop. I want to access the PC. So I'm gonna put Vulpix in the PC until we can get the Ice Stone. Because I really like the Ice Stone. The friendship evolution requirement's a bit of a problem for Baneri. I know that using like items on a Pokemon can help raise its friendship, so maybe if I just try feeding it. Yeah, we're not gonna get to max friendship. We're not gonna get this thing to max friendship before this fight. So what I can at least do is sort of shove it in the back of the party, and it can just sort of like passively gain friendship points as we run around on the next set of 10 floors. Because my goal for today, I'm gonna try to get to floor 50. Then, depending on how I feel after that, maybe I'll go to floor 60. Yeah, I could just start running up and down the room, but I don't particularly want to spend like 20 minutes running around the same room, doing nothing, to try to get this thing's friendship going, so... Let's see... Muscle Band to you. Can give Life Orb to Goku. Silk Scarf boosts normal type moves. I guess until we get a better item that could maybe work for Swellow. Because it's got that quick attack. Slightly boost the accuracy of moves. I guess... Yeah, I guess that can go for Bug Trio because its triple dive move is 95% accurate, so that should bring it up to 100. Now, we're going to take a little pause here for just maybe a wee couple minutes. I'm going to go and I finished my wee drink I had here, so I'm going to go refill my drink, and then I'll come back. Maybe we can play a bit more of the guessing game before the next mini-boss. Okay, I am back with more of my drink. Let's go. So, I'm probably not gonna spend as long on it this time, but we will play a bit more of the wee guessing game, I think. Oops, wrong button. Just a little bit. I'm not gonna play another like 10, 15 things, but I'll maybe play for another reward or two. It wieldeth the ghost type. Ask a question or try to guess the Pokemon I'm thinking of. The ghost type starting with D. Gen 3. Okay, so it's Dusclops. It's Duskull or Dusclops? 0.8 meters tall. Sounds like Dusclops to me. Sorry, Duskull. Duskull, sorry, Dusclops is the middle form. There we go, 26. Okay. I will maybe go until we reach 30 Pokemon registered. So its highest attack, its highest stat is special attack. Shut fire type with high special attack. Flame body. Could be Magmar, could be Magmortar. Gen 1, Magmar. There we go, 27, alright. Grassy Glide, okay. Could be good. We need a Pokemon with, like, if we get, like, Rillaboom, that's a really good move on that Pokemon. Its weight doth be around 400 kilograms. Okay, 400. Once it can it evolve? Rock Head. S. Generation 2. Okay. Rockhead, really heavy, starts with the letter S, Gen 2, its colour is grey. I'm drawing a bit of blank here. It's gonna feel really obvious if I get it, but I don't know. Let's see, any suggestions? I'm gonna be killing myself with how how obvious this thing is. I will just be dead. When we figure it out. I just don't know what. Oh, right, Steelix. You're right. Oh, damn it, I pressed the wrong button and accidentally exited out of the minigame right after we figured out the answer. That's a shame. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Okay, half a meter tall, Gen 7. What type is it? A normal type from Gen 7, it's half a meter tall. Can evolve. And let's see, what ability? Yeah, how about what ability might it have? Fluffy. I don't know what Pokemon are in Gen 7, really. Or from Gen 7. What Pokemon have the Fluffy? Is that the big, like, bear thing, is it? But Beware? I think it's... Oh, but it can evolve, so it's Stuffle, thank you. Yeah, I thank you, yeah. I was thinking of the evolved form, so I would have gotten it wrong. Thank you very much. 28 species. Okay, one more, for an extra reward for one more. Okay, where's 25? 20.5 kilograms. Starts with a G. Okay. Can it evolve? Gen 4 Pokemon that starts with G and can evolve. Would have been nice to let's. I don't care if it's a little bit cheesy. We're gonna go here. Gen 4 Pokemon starts with G, can evolve. There's a lot of Pokemon that could be that. There's Gabite, there's Gibble, there's Glameow, there's Grottle. So we don't have enough information to properly guess. But if we get the type, we bring it down to what, like at worst a 50-50. So, okay, it's Dragon type. So, the question is, do we think a Gibble or Gabite is 20.5 kilograms? Because it's one of the two. But what we have to figure out which is the weight. But I'm not sure. I'm maybe inclined to Gabite, but if you think it's Gibble, then I will do that. Gibble is a chonker in the chat. Okay, we'll do Gibble. We'll do Gibble. Thank you very much. Okay, we got it. Yeah, Bidril. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of like that. Okay, Beedrillite. Okay, I was going to go to 30, but we get a reward for 31, so I'll go to 31. Low, it stands at 3.3 meters tall. Generation. Okay, we have a Gen 5 Pokemon. A Gen 5 Grass type. Can it evolve? Okay, a Gen 5 fully evolved Grass type that's 3.3 meters long. I'm willing to guess this is Serperior. This is going to be one of those cases where the Pokedex's height for it is like its length, because it's a snake. I could see a Serperior being a little over 3 meters long. Could be something else. Could be something else. But I think it's Serperior. I think, yeah. We'll go for it. I'll take the letter just to confirm. I'd rather take the free guess, the free hint to confirm my suspicion. Its name doth commence with the letter S. It's Serperior. Okay, now one more. Its weight doth be around 6.3 kilograms. Ask a question, or try to guess the Pokemon I'm thinking of. Can it evolve? Yes, it hath the power to evolve. A Pokemon that can evolve and starts with S. Okay, a water type that starts with S and can evolve. Okay. From Gen 4. Water types from Gen 4 that can evolve. What water types Gen 4 introduce? It can't be the starters. Let's see. Finneon doesn't start with S. Shellos? Must be. I can't think of any. I think it has, because of that starts with the letter S. I think this is Shellos. So I'm gonna try Shellos, not Shelgon, Shellos. Yippee! TM225, a hard press. I don't know what that move is. No, I want to play. Okay, I was going to stop there, but come on, it's Overgrow. We were given that the starter clue is the ability Overgrow, so like, it's a starter. It's a grass type starter specifically, so we can ignore if it says like we can ignore type. So it can evolve, so it's not a final stage. He's gonna say it's green. If we ask the color, if we ask what type it has, he's gonna say grass. I guess with its height, we could maybe take a guess if it's a middle stage or a first stage. 0.4 meters tall. Okay, it's probably a base stage then. Gen 4. We have two guesses, and we have two Pokemon it could be. It's either Turtwig or Grottle. I think it's Turtwig, but we have two guesses left, so... Turtwig, there we go. Okay, what's our starting clue for this one? No further evolutions doth it possess. Okay, I'm leaving there. Because we got handed a really easy one with based on that starting clue, so I had to complete it. Alright, now let's make sure. So we're going to be fighting a Grass Trainer. So we don't want Luxrio in front. I'll put low kicks in front. That should work. Yeah, there we go, it's Erica. She's my favourite gym leader in the Kanto games. Okay, Jumpluff. Oh, right into a half-flying Pokemon to start. Okay. Maybe not the best of choices. So we can switch out to our electric type. Well, our electric poison, I should say. Because I don't want to get hit with a flying type. Leech Seed. Let's see how much damage Acid will do. You're really trying the health drain spam strategy. Not much. Okay. I do have the poison plate though, so we can boost poison by 20% damage, which may not do a lot, but combined with a chance to drop special defense, could work out. We need to get this guy a better poison type move. Come on. Giga Drain again. Please don't knock me out with the Giga Drain. Okay, just barely survived. And then I'll get knocked out by the Leech Seed unless we get at the end of her, unless we get a critical. Oh, we didn't need a critical. Okay, there we go. Oh, Lokix wants to learn Throat Chop. Yeah, Lokix generally goes first, and Assurance's special. Yeah, Assurance's special ability really only matters in double battles. So I think Throat Chop has higher power. It's just better. There we go. What about you? Discharge. That'll be a better special attack. Okay, there we go. 1 to 37. Whenever you go to level 37, nice. Tangela. Okay, we can deal with Tangela. We can deal with a Tangela with low kicks, easy enough, I'd say. With her lunge attack. Ooh, ancient. Ooh, forgot this thing evolved with ancient power. Okay, it has a rock move. That's. Oh, and it moved before we do. Okay, and our other Pokemon that beat rock. Let's see. I think what we do is we let Low Kicks faint to get a free switch. Because otherwise, because it's not got much health left either way, so we'll be fine. Yeah, then you release. Okay, Tangela. Good job. Thank you, Swallow. Luxio will level up. Luxio wants to learn Dig. No. Victory Bell. And why not? Let's switch in Fernet. No, we don't have the fire plate. So we can't boost this attack. But we'll just hit you with a flamethrower. Let's go. Oh, it was enough to one-shot. Great, good. That's great. Okay. Oh, right, because the life orb. I forgot I equipped the life orb. It might not have fainted. It might not have not gotten the KO without the life orb. And now we can move on to floor 41. The third being passed. The third being. The third being. The third being raged. The third being raged, raining down. Is that the B or the G? Raining down the third being raged. The third being raged, raining down bolts of anger, I think is what it says. The third being raged, raining down bolts of anger. There we go, okay. And it's the zap plate. The zap plate. You did well. This plate speaks specifically of Giratina's rage. Hatred built up over time. He now waits for the moment to unleash his wrath upon me. After all, it was I who imprisoned him in his realm for all eternity. To me, that was justice. Certain events have led to Giratina being freed from his prison as of late, yet he has only ever directed his rage at me. Hold on, I got distracted. All the message came up. Okay. Even after all this time, he remains true to the duty I once gave him. So sometimes I really wonder. No, it's nothing. Pay me no mind. I will pay you as much mind as I want to. And the way you ponder me like a wizard in his orb on the pause screen. Okay, level cap 46. Well, we'll see the next lore scene. I'm gonna keep going until we get to floor 50. I think I'm probably gonna. It's not. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not toxic yaoi. It's just toxic headslop. Oh, look at them. Look at all the okay, they're going on question about for more of the plates. Well, looks like this big fella finally gave in after feeding him all the bread. The plate is finally in our hands. Yes, the pain is gone. Thank you for all your help. Look at his hair. Look at it. Look at it. Ah. What the? Your hair? Why did it start doing that? I'm not sure, but it's really, really cute. Surely Fido thinks it's rather stylish, so don't worry about it. You're kind with your words, but I know he's laughing at me. Well, it is a little strange. Let me see. I think I can fix it a bit. This strand goes here, and this one there. Oh, adorable! Ta-da! Is this a braid? It looks rather nice. You've pinned it to your rope to keep it from floating. What do you think now, little buddy? No, it's yawning, it's bored. It seems it's no longer amusing enough for him to mock. Well, that's one problem solved. Since you're healed now, and you've learned to speak quite well, I don't think you really need my help anymore. You're a god after all. Surely you have important things you must do out there, don't you? I don't know. You keep saying that I am Arceus, but I have no memories. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. but I have no idea where I should go. I see. Well then, perhaps you could lend me a hand at home? Huh? If I want to open a bakery one day, I can't stay hidden in the snowy mountains forever. How about this? Since you can fly, you could help me carry supplies from one place to another. Meanwhile, we can keep searching for answers about your past, and you won't have to be alone out there. Doesn't that sound good for both of us? You want me to stay? If you ever wish to leave, you're free to go. I'm used to people leaving once they recover, so... I'll stay. I want to stay. I owe you my life. Helping you is the one thing I truly know I want to do. Well, you certainly sound convinced. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll open that bakery together, you and... we can't have you going around calling yourself Almighty Sinnoh or Arceus. Why not choose a name of your own? Something that's truly yours. Look at him thinking. Look at him thinking! Boss. Oz it is. Glad to work with you, Oz. Let's be friends and help each other. Yeah, like, oh, the way he tilted his head! Oh, the animations are so good, the sprite work is so good. Oh. I just adore this game so much. So much. And that's the end of that scene. We're on to floor 41. Yanma, sprig of timid mint. Porygon. Porygon. Okay. Let's take Porygon. Porygon could be good. It doesn't. Porygon could be very well if it survives. It's got a bit of a level advantage, but if we can chip it down a bit. Oh, and it has recover. Yeah, like if we got maybe an Eviolite, that would be pretty useful. Get it the Eviolite, get it the... It has recover, it could get some good moves. Yeah. For Porygon 2, we need to find an upgrade though, which might be difficult. It'd probably be expensive if it's rolled up in the shop. Okay, he's become bug type, so he has a resistance to fighting now, so I don't think another double kick should knock it out. Yeah, there we go. It's probably going to use recover, isn't it? Now, let's try a Premier Ball. I'm just trying to use the weaker Pokeballs first, you know? And recover. There we go. Does it not have any attacking moves? What are you doing? Okay, and recover again? Sure. I'm not entirely convinced how worth it this is going to be, but Porygon's a neat Pokemon. I like it a lot. Okay, finally an attacking with Discharge. What, are you out of recovers? Oh, and after all that, I knocked it out by mistake. Oh, goodness me. Okay, fine then. Scovillain. Oh. Many people say that two heads think better than one. I am unsure if that is true for the specific Pokemon. It won't stop once it goes in a rage. Sorry, I think I accidentally inhaled a little bit of my drink there. I'll read this line again. I am unsure if that is true for this specific Pokemon. It won't stop once it goes on a rampage. Although, He seems to be holding something between his leaves. How will you proceed? Yeah, let's fight it. Let's fight it and get the item. So, the powerful magnetic pulse means we can't use Pokeballs to catch it. And that's fine by me. So this guy's, what, Grass Fire? Oh. Oh, really gonna use Zen Headbutt into the Dark type? What a silly Pokemon, what a silly Pokemon. Again? Oh, the full para. Crunch. Do we survive? Just barely, okay. And then we knock this thing out and we get its item. Hopefully the item's good. At least we get a lot of experience. Lucio level 37. A Dusk Stone, okay. Hey, so, was it worth it? Yeah, I think Dusk Stone's probably worth it, you know, you never know. You never know what kind of Pokemon we might want to evolve. So, the Munchlax? Yeah, okay. Snorlax is pretty good. I do like the idea of maybe... Oh. Doesn't Munchlax... I think Munchlax has one of those weird evolution requirements. Does it need to be holding a certain item? But if we catch it, we get leftovers, so... We're gonna catch it. If nothing else, I'll catch it and take the leftovers off of it to give to a different Pokemon. Come on. Wait a minute. Okay, do we still have it? Do I have any love balls left? No, I don't. That's the dream ball I was thinking of when I remembered having a pink Pokeball. Screech. Okay, well its health has gone up enough. That's another lunge attack. Shouldn't knock it out unless we get a crit. I say that and then we get a critical hit. What are the odds? Honestly. Other Pokemon go to level 38, 38 on John, 38 on Swellow, 38 on Baniri. Is there a way? Okay, there's the... Oh gosh. Look at how low the little friendship hearts are on Baniri. Okay, maybe I should try sending Baniri out into battle, because I think that's another way to raise friendship. So I'll make Baniri be our dedicated lead for now, as a way to try to raise its friendship a bit more. Hey, Quick Ball. Okay, we'll use the Quick Ball to try to catch this Munchlax. That'll do us nicely. Nicely, I say. I don't have the normal type plate yet. I think it's called the blank plate. The Munchlax was caught. There we go. So, hopefully, using Baniri in battle will give us some. Okay, what you got? Yeah, you've got leftovers. That's nice. Okay, it's just a happiness evolution again. Those are actually okay. Those are pretty good IVs. I wouldn't complain about those if I was playing on a higher difficulty. All right. Let's see what other Pokemon we can find in this floor. Maybe there's something up here? Just a small patch of grass and a Yanma. Not the largest fan of Yanma, but it's funny. At least we can get some experience. Oh. Or you can knock it out. Sure. Oh, Baneri has runaway, so we get guaranteed run from encounters. Okay. Now where was my lava cookie? There we go. Well, I guess we can try to... We've seen all the encounters in the area? Yes. Okay, well we didn't get Porygon. We failed to catch Porygon, so I want to... There we go. Try to look for... There we go, another Porygon. Let's go. Come on. Okay, now... Now, since it's an unevolved... We've got an unevolved Pokemon, I reckon that... Okay, whoops, wrong attack. You've become Steel type, okay. So we will, there we go, double kick you for super effective. Agility, that's not bad at all. Okay, now. Okay, you can become a type that resists fighting. Alright. Then we can headbutt. Okay, it's recovered, sure. Agility again, come on. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Do whatever you want, as long as you don't heal again. I don't really care. Maybe this Ultra Ball can catch it? Yeah, Bunny. Exactly. We have our Bunny. Our Baneri. So, I got a Lopunite many floors ago, and just a few floors ago, just before the last boss, I managed to find a Baneri, so I'm trying to get its friendship up so we can actually evolve it. Linking cord, okay. The issue being that Baneri is notable for being a Pokemon that starts with the minimum possible friendship, rather than it just starts off absolutely hating your guts. So I don't know. I don't think I have any items that can increase... I don't think I have any held items that, like, make friendship... The item makes friendship raise faster or anything. Which is a real shame, so I'm kind of just using it in the front of the party so I can get the bonuses from sending it out into battle and stuff. Because I would quite like a Lopunny. At least because we have the Lopunite, so it's worth at least trying to use the Mega. Ether, ooh, Sludge Wave. Ivysaurs? Sure. I think I have a Bulbasaur in the box, but it doesn't hurt to catch an Ivysaur. I think I can spare the Pokeballs. There we go. Starters, I believe, are kind of hard to catch, so yeah, I'll use the Ultra Ball instead of one of the weaker Pokeballs. Here we go. All good. And it gets experience through the party. Swellow wants to learn Air Slash. You're a physical attacker, though. Better than Growl, I guess. Now, what's your summary here? Ivysaur. What was it, level 32? Overgrow. IVs aren't the worst. Okay moves. Yeah, okay. It's worth keeping in mind if we need to redo the team. Maybe I'll find a Venusaurite. What other encounters are there? Okay, there's still 3 Pokemon encounters for this floor that we've yet to identify. Alolan Graveler, Delcatty. Neither of those are particularly good, I think. So let's... Kadabra. If I have a linking cord, there's other Pokemon I might want to evolve with the linking cord. Yeah, I'll try, but I won't run around to make another one appear if we end up knocking it out. Okay, don't have the Psychic one. We'll swap. Yeah, we'll swap the low kicks. We'll swap to the Dark type, and then I'll start throwing Pokeballs. Dream Ball. This'll do nice. This'll do. Hopefully, because it is on really low health, and Kadabra's not got enough. There we go. Caught it. Nice. Nice. Level 40. Entrainment. What's that? Makes the target's ability turn into the user's ability? I don't know. I mean, I don't really think that's worth it. Even if Runaway is like useless for the enemy. Sucker Punch. Yo, pro. I do like the sound of Sucker Punch over when we double kick. Because we have two other Pokemon now that can do fighting attacks, so we don't really need the fighting coverage on you. Yeah, linking cord. Decent stats. Decent-ish moves. Alright, next floor. Floor 43? Sure, floor 3. Meant Machoke. Alright. We can take this guy down. We can just Aerial Ace. This'll maybe Aerial Ace twice. Dual Chop. That's a dragon move, right? Interesting. And take it down. Yeah, there we go. I'm not going to bother trying to grind to the level cap of 46. But, I mean, I wouldn't complain. I won't complain about getting some bonus XP. Oh, an Eevee! Eevee with a little quest icon. Whee! Eevee is quite adaptable, able to shift and change depending on what surrounds it. In that way, it's not so different from me, right? Though it does so out of necessity, not choice. If it's well taken care of, it can also choose. True. Perhaps there's more freedom in its evolution than I initially thought. That's interesting, isn't it? The idea of evolution being a form of choice? Eevee scampered off, leaving something behind. TM55 Dig. Okay, sure. I'll probably end up selling it, but it's nice to have. TM Bug Bite. Interesting. This looks like a good place we can run around to look for. Okay, there's Roselia, Ariados. We have seen... Okay, we know all the Pokemon on this floor. I don't think any of them I'm particularly interested in. So let's go onward to floor 44. So next floor is a mini-boss. Syrupy Apple. So I want to make sure we're prepared and maybe healed up a bit. I should have healing items. Yeah, let's see. You do that. I could also use some XP candies if I must. Hyper Potion, yeah, bring you up to max health. Top you up to max health. There we go. That's probably good enough. Well, lava. No, I don't want lava, not just now. Charmeleon. Pachirisu, Manon. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to get... I'm not really bothered with another catching more fire types because we have the shiny Infernape. I'm using the shiny Infernape. Pokemon battle awaits on the next floor. Let's see what this is. It is... Combuskin? We do have a Blazikenite. If I go I could go double fire to use Mega Blaziken. Maybe, but that would be instead of Baniri. I don't know how I feel about having two Pokemon with the exact same typing on the team. Okay, Charm, cut your attack by 2 stages. Blaze Kick. Charm again, cut your attack by another 2 stages. Blaze Kick again. Okay. Another Charm. Does Charm have priority or is Baniri just weirdly fast? I think Charm has priority. Bounce! Okay, springing up. Let's go to Electricity. Select your type will resist the flying type bounce attack. And it'll be unlikely to choose to do it again. There we go, outspeed. Okay, Nuzzle. Oh! Okay. Could just remember Nuzzle was a guaranteed paralysis. Maybe the mini boss Pokemon's immune to status effects and that's why it didn't get it. Okay, another discharge. There we go. Bounce again. Yeah, oh yeah, you've got a few things to do, that's fine. Hope they're not too bad. Hope it goes well enough. Good luck with your few things you need to do. I'm glad you were able to join though. It was fun having you sort of pretty active in chat there. Now, Ultra Ball, can you catch Combuskin? We only get one shot at this, so if it fails, we don't get the perfect IV Combuskin. Okay. Maybe you should have used the Master Ball. Poison Jab. Yeah, it's way better than Acid. Another Pokemon get experience. No one else wants to learn a move. We got a couple other level ups. And this is maybe the Dark Plate. Yeah, alright. See you later. What's this? 2 make matter and 3 make spirit. 2 make matter and 3 make spirit, shaping the world, I think is what this says. 2 make matter and 3 make spirit, shaping the world. There we go, I was right. You obtained a Dread Plate. And that would be Dark type, I believe. You found the Dread Plate. Well done. The beings mentioned here form the core of the world. Palkia and Dialga govern space and time, while Yuxi, Mesprit, and Azelf embody the spirit, wisdom, emotion, and willpower. Is there one of those you find yourself particularly strong in? As for me, it would have to be wisdom. As the one who created everything, it would be shameful if I lacked knowledge about anything in this world. I rarely forget anything, so if I ever claim I have, it would be a blatant lie. I've witnessed so much since the moment I came into existence. If I had the chance to erase my memories and return to the one who I once was, I am still discovering the wonders of the world. I wonder. I wonder indeed. Now let's continue to floor 46. Oh, the sort of dungeon type layout. Interesting. For Alligator. Yukumoku Sudowoodo. Who's that Pokemon? Is that Galarian Ponyta? Galarian Ponyta. Psychic Fairy type? We don't have either of those types on the team. Would offer some really good coverage. Even if it's not an especially strong Pokemon. even if Galarian Rapidash isn't like the strongest of Pokemon, more type coverage is still pretty good. So I think I'd be willing to take it. Plus, it's really cute. Yep. Let's see your summary. Decent-ish IVs. Okay, so it's above the evolution level, so we can just evolve it immediately if we decide we want to. Oh! Baneri's friendship's high enough to get the evolution. Was that affection rather than friendship? Okay, let's go. The dedicated training really helped. Okay, we still don't have the Mega Ring. But the second we get it, Mega Lopunny is on the table. That is great. Baneri evolved as Lopunny. What's our level cap? Yeah, 46. Oh, and we're on the same floor as our level cap. That's funny. Netballs. Have we seen all the Pokemon on this floor? There's one left unencountered. Corsola. And it's not even... And it's the Galarian Corsola. It's not even the Galarian Corsola, so it can't even evolve. Okay. Well, let's take a look at Lopunny's... There we go, okay. Remember move. Okay, we can maybe remember there's some better moves that we can take. Quick attack. I like the sound of priority. Definitely better than Baton Pass. We don't really have buffs to pass on to with Lopunny just now. Oh, and maybe our other Pokemon will have some moves they can remember too. So, Goku, Flare, Nasty Plot. Okay, Nasty Plot with the Flamethrower, Nasty Plot, Flamethrower. Maybe now that it's evolved, we can teach it Aura Sphere by the TM. Or there's always Focus Blast. Use TMs. Okay, can't learn Aura Sphere. But Nasty Plot is really cool. You could get you now on U-turn. Maybe Toxtricity can remember a good move. Eerie Impulse. The special attack debuff. Belch, massive poison move, but you need to have a held berry that it can consume. Venom Drench. Nah. Swallow. Oh, we can upgrade from Aerial Ace to Brave Bird. Yes, please. And maybe there's a better normal type attack? Okay. Not really, not yet. Then what if you remember a move? Sand attack, grab water? No. Low kicks. We get detect maybe, but not worth it, I think. And Lopunny, we already checked. Okay, so movesets are looking good. I like it. I like it a lot. We've got quite the good team going. With plenty of Pokemon in the box that could serve as decent options. Jar of Red Nectar. What is that, like an ultra spicy spray? Two beast balls? Okay. Didn't know beast balls could appear here. maybe like on floor 80 something, 90 something we'll find the ultra beasts. Aha, here, some grass. Alright. Yeah, this stage in the game, for it's really good, but for it's really cute, but it's not like good. And we don't even have like a Pokédex or anything that we can, you know, like fill out. So I guess I'll catch it just for fun, and why not? Oh, slam and we faint. Okay. I hope we can get the TM for Focus Blast. Because, like, Nasty Plot, Focus Blast on Infernape, it's a bit inaccurate, but we could give Goku the wide lens that's on Wugtrio instead of its Life Orb to raise the accuracy on that. Could be good, could be a good strategy. Is that Servine? I'll leave it be. Servine is cool, but this is not the time. There's plenty of other Pokemon that could fulfill a similar team role. Next floor, floor 48. A Garchomp, an event with a Garchomp. Are we gonna have to fight Garchomp? If we do the event anyway. Okay, I better see what we have in front. We can put in front for. I don't think any of my Pokemon have a move that's good against a Garchomp. I guess Swellow for just raw power and immunity to Earthquake. Jump! Quite the dangerous Pokemon. It's said to create blades of wind when it runs at high speed. Many people also like to make jokes about a Garchomp at a piano. I don't see any pianos, but it seems to be holding something interesting in its mouth. How will you proceed? I need to check I want to check what the item is, but before we do, I'm going to go through all of our TMs. Maybe we have... Okay, no, nothing can learn Draining Kiss. Maybe we have a different dragon or fairy attack. Hurricane, no. Thunder, no. What's immune to that? High Horse, no. Misty, nothing can learn Misty Explosion. Slow, Skitter Smack. No, we don't. Okay. We don't have any TMs we can use. Alright, guess we're just going to try to have to raw power through this, this encounter with Swellow. We don't have any ice moves, don't have any fairy moves, don't have any dragon moves. I can 5v1 a Garchomp. I can 5v1 a Garchomp. Ooh, the Brave Bird animation, pretty cool there. Or can I? Air Slash has a chance to flinch. Yeah, let's just play for the cheese. Let's play for the flinch. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna take the Dragon Claw. Get knocked out. That's fine. We have lots of other Pokemon. Do you do anything here? It's a mini boss, so I think it would be immune to toxic. Let's desperately hope it doesn't have rough skin. If it has rough skin, then Triple Dive's gonna do a lot of damage back. Okay, it doesn't seem to have rough skin. What's the other ability Garchomp can have? I don't know. But I think we've maybe got it. I think with this we've maybe knocked it out, and we can see what the item is. It's a shame you can't catch these. No. Okay, it was just barely above 1 HP on the last hit. Okay. Then we go to Goku, we go to Infernape, and we just hit it with priority. And just take out its one last point of HP. There we go. Hopefully the reward is... We're almost at the rest floor, we can almost heal. And so that's fine. Fire spent? No, that move's terrible. So what's the item? Oh, we'll get some other level ups first. TM195 Burning Jealousy. Is that a... So, was it worth it? I think it was worth it, but I'm not quite sure what Burning Jealousy does. Oh, a nice stone! We have a nice stone we can evolve. We can evolve the Alola Vulpix. Okay, that is great. So when we get to the next rest floor, we are evolving. We are grabbing Vulpix out of the box. Oh, wait a minute. You can access the box on the go. I don't know what to swap out from the team though for Vulpix. Or for Ninetales, I mean, now. Because I guess... the correct answer is probably Lopunny. It's the only Mega capable Pokemon on the team, but it's also like type overlap with two of our other Pokemon that are like really good. Like Lopunny doesn't really offer anything that the other Pokemon on the team don't, except letting us Mega Evolve, which we don't even have a Mega Ring yet. So... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I think what I'm gonna do... I think I will swap Lopunny out for the Alola Ninetales. It really kinda sucks, but... Yeah, but Lopunny, yes! I understand that. But it really offers us nothing to the team. Which is a shame. Okay, you're not shiny. That one was green when the other was blue, so I thought it may have been a shiny. Is the blue one a shiny? Does this Pokemon just come in multiple colors normally? That's annoying. I thought we found a third shiny this run. The second shiny was a Feebas that I found on like the first floor before I had Pokeballs. Okay, if I have to, like, if I get stuck in a fight and have to redo the team, I will maybe... Come to think of it, Lopunny might be... I can see what the next boss is, but... Alright, what's the hint? Not the time. Fighting type again. That's the third fighting type boss this run. That's really funny. Okay. Well, we don't want normal type for the fighting type gym. Fighting not gym lead for fighting type gym leader again. So, but first, let's have a chat with Azelf. All of the stuff we're offering now, honestly, I hardly recognize half of it. They were pulled out from all kinds of worlds and timelines, apparently. Not that this tower is a stranger to weird, but this is a new kind of distortion. Back then, the place was crawling with monster houses, loaded with traps, and it wiped your level and battle smarts clean every time you walked in. With all that and Master's stellar marketing sense, you can guess he wasn't getting a ton of visitors. Marketing? If you can call it that. Master scribbled the tower's location on a napkin and handed it off to a spinda that runs a coffee shop. People were supposed to accidentally discover it stuck to the bottom of their cup. So yeah, all that power and still no idea how to get people to show up. And we get 15 experience candy extra large. Well... Let's go use this ice stone before I forget we have it. So, I think, look, we've cleared 20 floors today. I think I'm going to play the little mini-game for a little bit and then stop there rather than carrying on to do the boss. Because that's where I've always done it. I've ended on the rest floor. So that way I can place... I'm going to play the... Next time I'll play some of the guessing game before we get into it. Dazzling Gleam over Hanks. So let's see. We'll see if I'll use Ninetales based on if it after evolves. It has Snow Cloak, not Snow Warning. So we would need ideally want the item that sets, or the item that changes abilities. So maybe we can get this. Maybe we can find one. Herb, no. We are not getting. Okay, maybe it's someone else maybe it's Azelf that could have that item. So we'll do a little bit of admin. We'll see what's up with Arceus. Then we'll get going. Pokeballs. Okay. You know what? These EV trading items are really cheap. Do I want to stock up on them now? They're gonna get more expensive later. I don't think I will. I think I'll just leave them as is. Don't need to do that. And what TMs can we buy? Reflect, Electro Ball, Poltergeist, Poison Jab, Sludge Wave, Temper Flare. Power increases if the previous move failed. Double Edge, Heavy Slam, High Horsepower, I've got that. Okay. These moves, not the most... Now. Ooh, the Mega Ring! The look on your face was priceless. As you've probably realized, this item lets your Pokemon Mega Evolve. I'm giving it to you now because from this point on it becomes part of the game's rules. This should make things much more interesting. Is something up? I created every Pokemon with a purpose, a role to play in the world without exception. Dialga governs time, and Palkia controls space. Kyogre shapes the seas, Groudon molds the land. And Magikarp just jump around. A seemingly useless purpose, but a purpose nonetheless. What about Pokemon you didn't create? It doesn't matter. If you're a Pokemon, you have a purpose. That's how the rules work. Do you have a purpose too? Who knows? Maybe what I enjoy doing is a purpose given to me, and I'm not even aware of it. Why bother questioning if what you do is truly your own will? If you enjoy it, you simply do it. Honestly, I think not having a purpose would be a bit sad. And a bunch of experience candies again. Okay, well we'll play the mini game for a little bit, and then I will end it there, I think. Because I've been going for 2.5 hours at this point, which is a lot longer than the previous, which is almost as like the previous streams were about 1.5 hours. So if I were to play for if I were to do another set of 10 floors, I'd be here for longer than the previous 2 combined. Okay, its highest stat is defense, and it's a Gen 3 Pokemon. Oh goodness. Okay, it's Gen 3 bug type with really high defense. Can it evolve? It can evolve. I'm thinking maybe... Oh, we can get the letter. Okay, what letter? C. I'm thinking maybe Cascoon? Let's see, is it Cascoon? Yay, there we go. Altarionite? Ooh, okay. Could get an Altaria as the Mega. I think I have a Swablu. Next one, Gen 6 Pokemon. What's its ability? A Gen 6 Pokemon with Cute Charm. It could be Sylveon. Its name starts with S. It starts with S. Gen 6. Cute Charm. Sylveon. Starts with S. I think it's Sylveon. Yes! Didn't. Oh, I had three goes or hints left. Okay. .8 meters tall. That's a pretty tall Pokemon. Its name starts with the letter S. Okay, starts with S. Gen 8 Pokemon. A green Pokemon from Gen 8. Is 3.8 meters tall. Starts with S. A ground type green Pokemon from Gen 8 that starts with S. Is Sandaconda green? If I say Sandaconda and it's Sandaconda, and it is Sandaconda, I'm going to feel a bit. I don't remember that Pokemon being green. Maybe parts of its pattern, sort of camo, it's the one with the sort of camouflage pattern type, right? Maybe parts of that are green. Let's get to, we'll get to Gen, could be Silicobra, could be Sandaconda, Snow, not Snom, Stonejourner's not ground, okay. Yeah, I don't know if it can. It's 3.8 meters tall. It's got to be Sandaconda because these sort of snake Pokemon get measured like lengthwise for their height. So it's Sandaconda. Yeah, there we go. Manectite. Okay. I reached 37 Pokemon registered. Okay, that was 35. So 2 more and get another thing. Oh, a Gen 7 Pokemon. This is going to be tricky. A Gen 7 with Stakeout. Gumshoes. Nope. Then it'll be Yungus. Well, it was one of the. Okay, that's 36 out of 1025. Okay, this Pokemon can evolve. It's from Gen 5. Okay. Gen 5 Pokemon that can evolve with Intimidate. Ground type. I don't know. I don't know. What letter does its name start with? Letter K. Okay, well I'll type in K, and I guess I'll scroll down and see. Okay, yeah, it's Croc. Okay, it's of course it's Crocorock. Crocorock. How could I forget? And a reward for 37 is Gardevoirite. That's pretty useful too. If I can find the results. Move on to the next one? Okay. Here's Pokemon. Big Pex. I'm thinking Spearow, Swellow, Gen 5. Could be Pidove, Unpheasant? What type is it? Normal type. Can it evolve? It can evolve. T. Oh, I know what Pokemon I'm thinking of. I'll know the name when I see it. I'll know the name when I see it, but I know I'm thinking of a Pokemon. Yeah, yes, Tranquil. That's the one I'm thinking of. Okay. One more Pokemon and we get an extra reward. Let's go. Half a meter tall. I want to know its generation. Gen 4 Pokemon, half a meter tall. What's its ability? Anticipation! W. And... Bug type? Is it? Wormadam. Hell yeah, 13 Pokemon. TM134 Reversal. Interesting. Give me something else if I reach 41 species. Okay. I'm going to keep going until maybe 45 Pokemon. Its name doth commence with the letter P. From Generation 1, doth it hail? Ponyta, maybe? Normal type? Persian? What color is it? Pink? Can it evolve? Pink normal type from Gen 1 that can evolve. Starts with P. Of course it's Porygon. Of course it's Porygon. Drawing a total blank there for a second. Its weight doth be around 19.9 kilograms. What ability can it have? Comatose. That is Komala. Komala is the only Pokemon, as far as I'm aware, that has Comatose. Ooh, TM Giga Drain. That's good to have. Give me something else to reach 44 species? Sure. Mayhap it possessed the ability Poison Point. That narrows it down a bit. Gen 1 with Poison Point. I'm not certain. Can it evolve? It can evolve. I'm thinking maybe I don't know. What's the strongest stat? HP. Its name documents with the letter N. It's Nidoran. And it would be Nidoran female because Nidoran male was the answer to a previous one and he doesn't know. Could be Nidorino. Could be Nidorina. Oh. Okay. Okay, this Pokemon starts with the letter S. It's a Gen 6 Pokemon that starts with the letter S. Interesting. Shield Dust. Can it evolve? It can evolve. Gen 6 Pokemon. Its name starts with S and has the ability Shield Dust. And also is not a final form. Scatterbug or Spewpa? I think it would be Spewpa. No? Was it Scatterbug? Scatterbug? Yeah, there we go! Okay, this Pokemon's color is black. It is a dark type. Okay, its name starts with M. Okay, a dark type starting with M. It can evolve. Could be Murkrow. Could be... Could be, I don't know. What other Pokemon are there? Could be Mastiff. I'll try Murkrow. There we go. Okay. On to the next Pokemon. Exactly 1 meter tall is its average. Its name starts with the letter N. And it is... Sturdy. Okay, the Sturdy ability. Sturdy rock type that starts with N. It comes from Gen 3. Nose pass. Yippee! 44 Pokemon. My next reward, please. Galarica Wreath. That's for evolving Galarian Slowpoke, I think. 46 species, okay. Sure, the Pokemon can evolve. I'll do one more for the fun of it, but, because this will be Pokemon 45. What's the name does it start with? It starts with the letter M. Okay. A Psychic type that starts with M. And can have Soundproof. Generation 4 Psychic type starts with M, Soundproof. What can it be? What can it be? Mesprit? Does Mesprit get Soundproof? Mime Junior. Yes! Oh, I completely missed the first clue was that it can evolve. Okay, but the next clue is 46. This is Pokemon 14. Oh, you know what? Oh, I'm gonna do one more. I love this so much. I'll play one more. Gen 5. Okay. A Gen 5 Pokemon that's name starts with S. Maybe Servine? What type it has? Psychic type. Sigilif, maybe? Unaware. Sigilif? No, it's not correct. Swoobat, okay. No further evolutions doth it possess. It wieldeth the rock type, so I'm thinking Golem, I'm thinking... Yeah, like Golem, I'm thinking, what's the final form of, like, the rock thing in Unova? Maybe that? Ends with... Its name commenceth with the letter A. Fully evolved rock type that starts with A. Nice status attack. Battle Armaldo? Yippee! And the final reward is... Oh, 446 is Fire... Oh, Fire Blast is my reward this time. Okay. Well, I've played a lot of this mini game today, so I'm going to stop there with that. The team's looking pretty good. Well, it's pretty decent. The next trainer is fighting type, which could be better. But I think, yeah, I think I'm going to give it a conclusion there for today. I'll continue another time in the near future over the next couple days. To everyone who's still here, thank you for staying. To the people who aren't here, well, you're not going to hear this, but thanks for showing up, even if you had to leave early. I had a lot of fun today. So goodbye.